respected faculty members, dear guests, and students, or should I say the future telecom professionals. I welcome everybody. I will take the lead from our previous speakers, and I would think that the network, or the broadband, everything basically comprises of three important elements. One is the network, there's the content, and the most important, the devices. So basically, I'm here going to speak on the embedded mobile broadband devices. Sure. I will speak on the embedded mobile broadband devices. That's the future of devices. What we see that in the years to come, all the devices will be connected, be it your laptops, your cameras, your mobile phones, IP cameras, everything will be connected. The purpose is to get connected, get access to the latest and the best information wherever it is possible. So HSPA is going to be the de facto mobile standard in times to come. Netbooks, notebooks, they will be connected. They will be having the chips inside. I will touch base on that later. So connectivity is going to be the key in times to come. And that basically demands for more and smaller form factor of devices, which we can easily carry in our pockets, move about, and we enjoy the full mobility. So basically there are three types of consumer devices which today we can see. The first one is the traditional notebooks, which are now getting connected, which are already in the market. And the next device category is the netbooks, which are quite small in form factor. They don't have basically the CD or DVD drives. They're more easy, portable, and to carry. And the last and the least is the mobile internet devices, the MIDs, which we call, which are the future wave of devices which are going to come and getting connected. So I've seen in 2009, the netbook sale is really picking up and things are moving fast in that direction. So that shows that the consumers want to carry small devices on which they can access the information, be it news, stock, connect with their friends, and like the hobbies you have, Facebook and all the things. So keeping this momentum forward, all the industry members who are working on this domain have come together and formed this consortium, which has a logo mobile broadband. So the moment you see this sticker on any of the devices, that means that particular device is mobile broadband enabled. So that means it is already certified, tested. You don't need to worry about the interfaces or anything, any problems which can come. That means you can rest assured that device will work smoothly on the 3G network. This is a cross-industry initiative which has seen contribution from all the different partners. Some of them are listed here, and many more are there which are making the whole ecosystem work and towards the consumer side. Just to give some facts about the 3G, there are already 462 million subscribers worldwide. There are more than 300 networks launched in 300 countries. There are 150 million HSPA subscriptions which are live on the commercial network in about 130 countries. And there are about 2,100 plus HSPA 3G devices which are coming from more than 200 device manufacturers. So you see that the momentum and the economy of scale are in favor of the devices. What is the advantages of having a mobile broadband device? It is simple, it is secure, it is superior, and the last, it's saving, because at one device there is economies of scale and you can do whatever you want in a single device. I'll just give you an example. Like this laptop which I'm having, this is also a connected device. It has got a chip inside. There's a SIM card which directly goes inside the laptop. So you don't need to put any data card, any dongle, anything extra inside this. You just put a simple SIM card, 3G enabled, inside the device, and you're connected and you can experience the speeds we can just earlier possible on the line. So this has been made possible by building an ecosystem of partners, which are some of the partners are here, Dell, LG, Lenovo, Toshiba, with whom we have already announced these kind of partnerships. And the products from these four partners are already available in the market. But to showcase there are more in the pipeline, we have put 2 demo systems just outside the hall. And since the discussion is going on, we can't disclose everything, but you will very soon see some Indian OEM partners also coming in the domain. So we'll have one Indian PC OEM also participating in the demonstration outside. You can go, touch, feel, and see how it works. The product has got different variants depending to suit the requirement of different kind of people, depending on the speed, the cost, and optimization for the small devices. So that all is possible depending on what the consumer ultimately wants. So there are 3 different categories. And taking this ecosystem further, there are already these products are available from the current 3G operators. That is Dell has tied up with BSNL and MTNL for providing these kind of devices in the market. A simple basic 3G netbook is coming for approximately 30K. which is basically netbook plus 1 year unlimited broadband package. So these are available from the Dell stores as of now, and we see that more things will be coming down soon in the market. What are the advantages of embedded device? Basically, in this chipset, there's a feature of anti-theft. The moment you feel your netbook is lost or somebody stolen it, you can simply send an SMS to the device, and your device will be just a piece of brick. Nobody can access any data out of it. So that's the kind of security that is already part of this. Then it is always connected. You can push, email, connect, and do whatever you want. We have already tied up with the Intel for this anti-theft platform. So we are working closely with Intel in making this accommodate in each and every netbook which is coming. So this is my concluding slide. Basically, this whole ecosystem benefit all the partners which are there, be it consumers. Consumers can access real internet on the move, anywhere, anytime. So they have the access to that. The device manufacturers, they can provide new kind of devices. They can push new products to the market, see how the interest is there. So it gives them a new revenue stream kind of thing. And for the operators also, they get alternate revenue stream to the existing voice. They get a new device which users can use to put and pull download the data from their networks. So basically all the partners of the ecosystem are getting benefit from these new kind of devices. That's all from my side. Thanks a lot.